Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Mod Career Mode Season number 4, where you're looking at the race results from the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Daytona, their playoff opener, where it was Taylor Gray picking up his first career win and punching his ticket into the round of 8 in the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs. Fellow playoff drivers Riley Herbst and Ryan Truex follow second and third, Parker Retzlaff and Harrison Burton the top 5. The next playoff driver is Jesse Love in 6th, and then Justin Allgaier in 12th, Ryan Sieg in 13th, Daniel Hemrick in 18th, Connor Mozak in 20th, Connor Zilic having a tough day down in 25th, as did Brandon Jones 26th, Carson Quaffle 29th, and William Sawalich 31st. So here's your updated Xfinity Series standings after Taylor Gray's big win to punch his ticket to the round of 8. He's locked in. Jesse Love, Herbst, Allgaier, and Ryan Truex all have good points buffers. Daniel Hemrick sits at plus 22, Zilic plus 13, and Ryan Sieg on the bubble, 8 points above Connor Mozak, who's just below that cut line. Sawalich and Brandon Jones, both 11 below the cut line, tied for 10th, and then Quaffle sits 12th, 15 points below the cut line, going to the second race of the Xfinity Series playoffs at New Hampshire. So big win for Taylor Gray, the first of his Xfinity Series career. So we'll see him in the NASCAR Xfinity Series round of 8. As now we get to today's main event, the NASCAR Cup Series Go Bowling at the Glen here, the Watkins Glen Raceway, the penultimate race of the regular season. SVG is well prepared and sits on pole position. And Josh Berry's a bit slow today. Those are our stories of the race. We start this race our number 99 Freeway Insurance Chevrolet from 4th position alongside the 8 of Kyle Busch behind SVG and Ty Gibbs your front row as we are green and underway here at Watkins Glen. Who is going to win it here on our second to last road course race of the season? We go 3 wide. Thought about going through our lead, backed out of it into turn 1. Wanted to be a little bit more conservative there. We already cleared Kyle Busch for 3rd. Right on the inside, right rear quarter panel of Shane Van Gisbergen, move him up out of the way of the S's, and into second we go by SVG, get a huge run to the inside of Ty Gibbs. We're using the curb, and we're going to the lead here at Watkins Glen. We take the lead on the opening lap of racing, flying from 4th to 1st in no time. We are in control of Watkins Glen, and now right to the end of Stage 1, we dominate the opening stage and pick up the Stage 1 win here at Watkins Glen. In dominating fashion, Ty Gibbs 2nd, Chris Buescher 3rd, SVG 4th, Austin Cindric going to run out the top 5 in the opening stage, followed by Daniel Suarez, a great run in 6th, Kyle Busch 7th, Christopher Bell 8th, AJ Allmendinger 9th, and Michael McDowell will round out the top 10 here in the first stage of Watkins. Then we pick up the stage win. Much needed points for Gibbs and SVG, a couple of bubble drivers there. They need as many points as they can get. Now we're going to begin stage number 2 here. We restart on the outside of Ty Gibbs. We easily clear the 54. Gibbs down into turn 1 and 2. Conservative line. We block Ty Gibbs there through turn 1. Go a little bit wide, but a great corner. And we will clear ourselves to the race lead once again and establish control here at Watkins Glen and drive right back to another stage win. Going to be a stage sweep here at Watkins Glen as we dominate stages 1 and 2 here at the Glen, picking up 20 stage points and 2 more playoff points right here at the end of the regular season. Sweeping the stages here at the Glen, Chris Buescher 2nd, Ty Gibbs 3rd, Suarez and SVG the top 5, then Cindric, Christopher Bell, Michael McDowell, Kyle Larson, and Alex Bowman with a much-needed 10th place stage point. So we sweep the stages in dominating fashion here at the Glen. Ty Gibbs, Chris Buescher, SVG continue to get much-needed points, and Suarez and Cindric continue to impress with their run so far today. Now we begin the third and final stage of the race. Just 10 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. We this time restart alongside Chris Buescher on the front row, but we once again beat him to turn 1. Buescher, though, dive bombs it on the inside lane, and we're going to have a battle for the lead here. Chris Buescher and I, but he just doesn't have the momentum that we're able to get on exit of turn 1, and we will clear Chris Buescher for the lead and drive away once again until pit stop time. Is Buescher going to come in behind us from 2nd here? With just 3 laps to go at the Glen, Buescher is in for his final pit stop of the day. And now the following lap with 2 to go, we are in to get fuel here to get us to the finish and hopefully get us our 10th win this season. As Blaney comes out right there in front of us. So now we come to our pit stop. Going to be quick. 3 seconds up, just gas and go, splash and go, we're out of there. All we need is fuel to get to the end of this thing. We should be able to have just enough tires to go the distance, so fuel only is the call here. We'll come out of the pit road in the race lead and continue our dominating performance here today. Now later that lap, coming to the white flag this time by, we're catching lap traffic. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. running in last position here in the 47. We are closing in on him as we approach pit road here. Suarez currently sits second, 12 seconds behind us here as we get right to the bumper. Stenhouse, a little bit of contact there. He's clearly holding us up a bit. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank at Watkins Glen, as we look to get another victory here, make it 2 years in a row winning at the Glen, and would be our 10th win this season, the 49th of our career already. As we now catch up to Stenhouse and swing to the inside of the 47, and we're going to put Stenhouse a lap down through the S's. Now catching up to the 43 of Eric Jones, as our left front tire is barely hanging on for dear life right now. We get to the outside of the 43, a little bit of contact. We go by Eric Jones, put him a lap down. Now set our sights on Blaney running in 37th, and Christian Eckes 36 right in front of him. We go sliding through the bus stop right there. But we make it work. We lap Blaney, who's not having a good day after he won last episode in New Hampshire. And we'll lap the 31 of Christian Eckes as well. And continue to work our way to the final 2 corners here at Watkins Glen. Coming up on 35th place, Jimmy Johnson. His left front tire at 7% is going to have just enough tire life to get us to the end. Through the final corner, we are going to absolutely dominate and win at Watkins Glen. A perfect race. We lead every lap, sweep the stages, and are in victory lane. Now we're going to burn it down to celebrate on the front straightaway here at Watkins Glen with yet another win on another dominating campaign, our 10th win of the season, the 49th of our career through not even 4 full seasons, as we continue to go for the 4-peat of titles here. Unbelievable dominance here at Watkins Glen. I mean, I didn't expect myself to be this good here and just absolutely whoop the field, but here we are, just dominated it here at the Glen, and we are in victory lane once again in the Freeway Insurance Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing. As we wrap up the burnout here, Matt Kenseth style, right up against the pit wall, and we'll now get head to victory lane in a few short moments to celebrate with the pit crew. That was phenomenal all day long, especially in that final pit stop. In and out, splash and go, exactly what we needed them to do. And now look at your final race results here from Watkins. Of course, we dominate and win. How about Daniel Suarez? An incredible run for Spire Motorsports, coming home P2. Great run for him all day long. Same thing for Austin Cindric. Gets another 3rd place finish on a road course. Chris Buescher 4th. Seabell runs out the top 5. SVG, much needed 6th place run. McDowell, Bowman, Elliott, and Logano round out the top 10. So a lot of bubble drivers all close together. Even Corey Heim, who needs points, is 11th. Then you see there the rest of the grid there, Chastain 13th. Ty Gibbs dropped to 18th, the rough end of the race for him. Catastrophic run for Tyler Reddick in 29th, as the same for Ryan Blaney in 32nd. Not the finish Connor Zilic was looking for, down in 37th. And now we look at your updated Cup Series playoff grid. 1 race remains until the chase for the Cup begins. Our regular season finale will be next episode at Daytona. And right now, it remains only 6 drivers locked in. Joey Logano and Alex Bowman, I'd say, are pretty comfortable because they both have wins and are pretty good ways above the cut line. SVG did enough for himself where he is in a pretty good spot, 20 above the cut line. Ty Gibbs, with that win, is just 3 points above Tyler Reddick for the final spot in the chase. You got Ryan Blaney and Corey Heim, the 2 wild cards, with their victories right now. Reddick trying to find his way in, which would, I believe, bump out Corey Heim. So we'll see how it all goes down for the regular season finale. Next episode at Daytona should be a fun one as we try to help our teammates SVG and Ross Chastain get in. And as always, at the end of this episode, I'm going to give a special shout out to my channel members. Thank you very much to Brenda Breen and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me and helps this channel continue to produce some awesome content on our road to 1,000 subscribers. We just recently eclipsed 985 subscribers. So those of you that are watching this video are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes a couple of seconds and it helps me out a ton. If you want to become a paid channel member and get exclusive perks, link is down below. And until next time, I hope you all have a good one.